Hello, Castle Crasher tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem, the Binding Blade, with me, Blankula. We're at the Battle of Bulgar. It's turn 8. We're doing fine. We've fought our way through the fields, and now it's time to break the walls down. We've been told that there's probably going to be some reinforcements coming, and might want to watch our backs, but for now we're going to continue pushing forward and try to visit some villages and some armories and all that. And we're going to be real careful, because there's some enemies in here that are scary. Myrmidons, not too bad. Swordmasters, especially with Killing Edge, pretty scary. Even Steel Swords is scary enough. Other than that, I guess there's not too much to worry about. We need to be careful, but the Silent Staff is nothing too stressful. And is there anything else? Sleep Staff, well that hasn't worked yet. They keep trying to 96% sleep Alan, and it just won't work on him. He's immune. Okay, so I think my first step is going to be to use Clarine's... yeah, you have to be adjacent for this one. Restore Staff to restore silence that occurred last time. It probably only lasts 3 turns or so, I could have checked. We might not have needed to use this, but... I brought it. You know, what else are you gonna do? That's what it's for, right? Alright, so we want to break this wall down. Probably stay out of range of the Myrmidon, just because 13%, you never know, might work. And there is going to be like a longbow user, so remember from here he can hit 3 tiles. That's good to know. So we want to make sure we kill the mage quickly at least. That would probably be a good job for Ray, honestly. Although, you know, I'd like to get Alan a level up, I guess. But anyway, let's axe this wall of question. I know, it's terrible. And we're going to open with Alan, or at least see if he's got a chance. See if he's a contender. Not fast enough. Not enough damage. Oh, that's still not enough damage, still not fast enough. And such is life. So then, is there any way to, like, just wound him a little bit, maybe? That'll be a kill if it hits. Ray will definitely kill him. I guess there's probably no way for Alan to, like, safely fight and get the kill. This is with the support bonuses from Lance, which helps, but maybe I should have broken the wall with someone else and then moved Lance up so we could get the support bonus and maybe done enough damage with the axe or something. Anyway, I'll still let him take a damage just to get him a little bit of experience. Like many of my units, Alan could use a little bit of speed. I say many, it's Alan and Zeiss specifically. Well, skill and luck, you know, it's some stats. It's not the ones I wanted. Yeah, let's get Ray in there. Just remember, watch out for that tile. Could heal, I guess. Oh well, we can worry about that later. So, long-term planning, it'd be nice to get someone in position so that next turn we could kill this guy safely. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, my controller's being a bit spotty here. Just a second. Every now and then. Alright, so 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could get Ray into position to nail that dude. It'll put him in range of a longbow, but that should be fine. I'd like to use some of these tiles in the corner, maybe, to, like, lure... yeah, maybe, like, lure the nomads up and kill them without going into the middle. So, if I had someone with good defense up here to fight back the archers, or the nomads first, that might be worth a try. You definitely wouldn't want to put someone right here, though, because they could be hit, assuming they counter-killed every time, they could be hit by, like, a million enemies. Alright, let's keep this, train a-rolling. You are only C rank with Rutger. These two definitely need to friend up. Support? Oh yeah, you're not supposed to be friends. Sorry, Roy, you're not supposed to be friends with him. Alright, let's take a look at the left side. So this one, similarly, has... It's a little bit different because there's no villages or houses blocking this little path. But... same basic layout. I guess no longbows on this side. Interesting. Definitely want to watch out for the sword masters. Air caliber is a little bit dangerous on this side for my wyverns. Alright, so let's use probably Ellen here to break the wall. That's enough damage, good. Because she wasn't going to be able to attack the mages. Now, what do we need to do? We need to be a little bit careful. Different kind of careful over here. The village is not symmetrical. It drives me crazy. Alright, so we may be able to use Zeiss or Melody to kill the mage. And then maybe Shin to kill the Myrmidon. And then Shin should be safe. Or we could dance up Loof or something if I had to. Alright, let's see how Zeiss does against the mage. Not fast enough, but he does hit pretty hard. Assuming we don't miss, this will just kill him. Now, the enemy will do a ton of damage if we miss, which would be bad. It's because of air caliber. Do I take the chance? What was the crit rate? Well, the enemy has no crit rate, so it'll do 31 damage, but that won't kill us. And that's assuming we miss 83. Yeah, you never miss 83. Good job, Zeiss. You didn't even get a level up. Alright, now, Shin has got a ridiculous amount of levels, so maybe we can kill with Melody here? Now, he's got a Lance Reaver, which means, normally you'd want to use... Normally you'd use a Lance, but in this situation you actually want an Axe. But a sword at least is a neutral attack. So that's pretty good, right? Yeah. That's totally good. Now, the enemy has 6% to crit, but he can't even really do damage, so... This is one of the reasons you want Melody and Zeiss to be partners, is because, wyverns tend to have relatively low luck. That's not a very good level up. One of their weaknesses is low luck, well, it's basically low luck, low resistance, usually. Unfortunately, Zeiss also got hit by the no speed bus. But, with no luck, you know, they're a little bit susceptible to crit, even though they've got good defense. But if their support builds up, they should get a fair amount of counter crit, you know, anti-crit, crit avoid, whatever you want to call it. And as long as they're close together, which, you know, seems like a good strat, then you don't have to worry about their low luck so much. Okay. So Shin, move up to Zeiss to give him some friend points. Loof and Ellen are trying to... Are they? They're up to B. They just need to keep working at it. One day they'll love each other. Oh, you can't make it. Okay, reinforcements have arrived. So a few inside enemies are moving towards us. 4 wyverns over there. Oh. Enemies are doing all kinds of tricks now. So I should check the new enemies. That's going to be bad for my wyvern team. Alright, I might need to pull back to the choke point there. Alright, Ray, please dodge this one. That'd be very convenient. Thank you. Okay, I know it says 100%. But you've dodged the last 2, so just dodge this one. Aww. He beat 96% twice, but he couldn't beat 100. Okay, so... a lot of enemies are coming at us. And I only have... Well... These guys are kind of in a bit of trouble here. How do I want to do this? I'm thinking of like killing this guy and then rescuing out of the way, and maybe trying to stay out of their range, or at least most of their attack range is on the next attack, and then swarming down on anybody that moves to the left next turn. We should have just enough turns before these guys show up. So in that situation, you'd probably want to go with just, I know Shin's pretty overpowered, so let's just go with Shin. I'm getting a little bit concerned here. So let's open with Shin, because he'll definitely kill. And sword... Oh no! I didn't do the math! I didn't do the math! Alright, this is going to be a little bit tricky, but it's fine. Okay, that was my bad. I'm a little bit off my game today, sorry. Think it through, Blue. Think it through. So, actually make sure that a double attack does enough damage. I mean, now it's fine, but... Okay, so we've got 2 wyverns that should be able to pull people farther back. We need to get them to this tile, basically, for the wyvern to be safe. So these 3 tiles will be safe. Yes. And then, hopefully we can rescue and drop one. We won't probably be able to do both of them. Well, let's see. Con of 4... 8 of 4. I'm not sure if that works. I think it has to be higher. But we'll see. Okay, so let's go... Zeiss. Rescue. This is like just enough tiles, right? Right? It's gonna be just enough tiles. Okay. Then we go... Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 tile below him is not safe, but this tile will be safe. So then we do the same thing with Melody. Except we go here. And they're both safe. Look at this. Look at this. Now, this is, I gotta make sure who's carrying who. Laulam is very light, so maybe Loof can do it. Oh, look at this. We got everybody. Awesome. Yes, I wanted to use Geese on Shin because I knew Shin was heavy. He's just a big fatter, big fatto. Let's get Ellen in here. I'm not, well, never know what's gonna happen. Let's just top her off. So, hopefully, when the nomads arrive from the southwest, I'll be able to hold them off with Geese or Shin, assuming we've killed enough enemies on the inside. It's gonna be a hectic next turn, for sure. I'd really like to lure a couple people to the right now. Although, we could go kill these as well. Just all steel lances. And of course, Lance is sleeping. Sleeping like a baby. Alright, I think I vote Ray for murder. Thanks, Ray. So... I don't really have anyone that I trust on this those spots right now. I think what I do is we pull back again. That was the last sleep charge, right? There's no more sleeping to be done. They can keep trying to silence, but sleep is over. Okay. Because I really don't want anyone else getting knocked out like that again. That would be very inconvenient. But I'm pretty sure we should be able to pull back here. Out of range. And then next turn, I'll probably leave Deke with an axe just guarding the spot, basically. Let's just, for interest's sake, have a look at the vendor. All kinds of magic. Fire, thunder, Elfire, air caliber, lightning, divine. Pure water, look at that. Could be useful. Might buy some, we'll see. Let's do this village. I think the red villages will give us a treasure, which I should have been careful, honestly. Thanks. So I'll probably have to throw something away now. We've got a silver lance, so let's just throw the iron one away for now. It's cheap enough to buy a replacement. Alan is supposed to be befriending. Rutger, we got... Well, I will put Rutger back to guard that entrance next turn, but for this turn, it's just support points, basically. And that'll be fine. Okay, this turn should be safe. It's the next turn that's going to be real crazy. That left turn Wyvern Force is going to be in a lot of trouble. A lot of things to watch out for over here. I didn't think the enemy would go so all in on all the archers rushing over there. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but probably should not have split my army. Okay, so we've got like one more turn before these guys get here. Just so many archers. If I use Melody and Zeiss, I basically have to block this up so that the archers can't get to them. Well, let's deal with this side first, because it's easy. They've all got steel lances, so they will all fall before Deke. If I put an axe. Yeah, there's just no way. We can just put him here, give him an iron axe, he'll be able to guard the entrance. Let's get Clarine up inside. Do a little bit of healy-wheelie. And we shouldn't really have anything to worry about. If I want to, I can keep some support near Deke and he'll be even more safe, but shouldn't be an issue. Which kind of defense are we looking at here? 10 and 12? Ew. How much damage do these guys do? You've got magic damage. So unfortunately, this guy's moved to a position where he can hit this corner. So if I put anyone here, they have to be able to withstand... That's very low damage. 15 damage. 18 damage. Make sure you're not getting doubled. And then 24 magic damage. 13 speed means we would get doubled here. So that would be pretty bad. 18... It's not that bad, right? That's 6 damage times 2. I wish those two had better defense. Honestly, Deke is probably the best person to put up here to do that too. Huh. Alright, well, it is what it is. I'm gonna let Rutger give him long-range support. Clarine, although he's already A-rank Clarine anyway. Shanna is also giving him a little bit of support from... To be honest, we should just do it like this. And then Ray, I don't know, maybe we can lure this guy towards us or something. I don't want him to attack, but I'm thinking if I move a little bit closer, maybe some of the forces that are heading left that I'm not sure if we're going to be able to kill. Well, it's already done. It's done, whatever's going to happen. Okay, so here comes the fun part. This side will be fine. This side, I need to be very, very careful. Okay, so everybody needs to kill. So if we got 1 kill, 2 kill, because she can dance someone, 3 kill, 4 kill, 5 kill, 6 kill. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If Zeiss can also kill 1, then we can get to 7. That's assuming we one-shot every time. So the hardest to kill will probably be the Nomad Troopers. Geese can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. And I kind of would like Geese to be one of these squares blocking so that if I do, I mean, I have to use the Wyverns to fight. We need to like block the road up so they can't hit them with arrows. So we need to block the path up. And we can't put anyone along this wall that's a flyer either. Alright, so Shin... I'm really trying to be careful here. So, if we did use Zeiss, it might be best to use him on the guy the furthest away. He does not have a great chance to kill here. He has a support with Melody, so if she's closer, that'll help him a little bit. So maybe I put her here. Assuming we can block the road south, she'll be fine, but that's a bit of an ask. I need someone who can, like, guaranteed kill this guy. That might be Shin, honestly. That would do 19 damage times 2. So that'll kill him. Alright. I think because the Nomad Troopers are the hardest to kill, we're gonna go with them first. They're also the most dangerous for Zeiss and Melody, so... strength is always valuable. And I might dance Shin to kill this guy. That way we can guarantee him as well, right? Okay, so then can Melody kill a normal Nomad? The answer is, I would be very upset if she cannot. Melody? Alright, whew! A little bit getting worried there. Alright, now, if he has support, can Zeiss kill the other guy? 65% is still not great. That's not enough damage. That's not enough damage. So 32 minus 6 is 26. That's 1 damage shy. So he'd basically have to hit with the Silver Lance, which is 65. That's not great. I mean, we could put him here if we're careful. Got an 82% chance to kill that guy. But like, that's as far... We could put Geist here, kill that, dance him to move him down. I'm running out of people that can block the road, because Shin's not... Yeah, I should have maybe used... Yeah, I'm probably gonna... I have to dance Shin to a position where he can kill the Sakai Nomad guy. Maybe from here, and then Geist blocks here. Unfortunately, Melody's too close then. Oh, shoot. 15 damage. Like, I could put Loof here, and he would not be in too much danger. Yeah, none of these guys, so it would be just one shot across the wall. Assuming nothing else could hit him. Just want to see what the damage looks like. Not going to be so simple, is it? Or not fast enough to get doubles in. Other than Loof. Alright, well, here goes. I guess just for interest's sake, could you kill the trooper? No, you're not fast enough. Alright, well, we can definitely kill the Myrmidon. Let's do that. I'm getting a little bit concerned here that I'm gonna run out of good actions. Alright. So Geist, or Geese, that is, basically has to move here and not suck. Please don't miss. Thank you. Okay. So then we can use Lalum to dance Shin over, but we're still gonna have a square, like, Melody's actually at risk if I put Shin there. So is Loof. These guys aren't too dangerous. Problem is, if Loof kills them on the counter each time, that's 7 damage, or 7 defense, so that's 11, 12, so that's 23 altogether, plus 8. That might kill him! What if, and we still have to kill this guy, obviously. You basically have to hit with this, and then kill him with Zeiss. It's the only guarantee. Other than a dance. Alright, 85% is as good as we're gonna get with Zeiss. Alright, so far, no terrible luck. But I'm still not super happy with what this is turning into. Oh, jeez. Zeiss! That's not the kind of level up you were supposed to get, my friend. So... I think it has to be Shin, because Shin's the only one that I can basically guarantee kill the trooper. But that's leaving Melody open to a couple shots. That'll be 38 and 36 minus 16, so 20 and 21. I think she'll live. Unless they go after Loof, in which case he's basically screwed. Better hope he can dodge if that happens. I wonder if you can do it with a sword. Unfortunately, that's not enough damage. If Shin had a higher sword rank and had like a silver sword or something, or a killer sword, this would work. But there's just not quite enough damage. So we have to go ranged, and that leaves Loof open. I'd rather just go with killer. Okay, well, I think unfortunately it is possible the enemy could kill Loof. I think Melody's fine, but it's possible there's a way to get the kill here if they get lucky. Like, Loof probably has pretty good evasion, but you never know. If all 3 hit, he's gonna be in trouble. Deke, though, I don't really worry. Gonna be good axe training for him. Honestly, these wyverns look like chumps. Yeah, we get it. You too? Alright, you're dead as well. Next. Oh, you're all dead. Good. Okay, we sort of lured the longbow out. That wasn't really the plan, but that's fine. Okay, they're going after Melody. Unless I did the math wrong, I don't think they can kill her. Yeah. And again, 32%. The chance of getting hit twice in a row at 30% is 1 in 9, so like 11%. Loof is actually not as dodgy against nomads as I was hoping, but he's still sturdy enough. Just enough sturdiness. Alright. So we're all good. It's fine. There's a lot of enemies to kill still, but we're in pretty good shape. Okay, so priority over here. Let me just double check weapons. Short bow, short bow, short bow, short bow. Everybody's short bows. Probably want to use geese to block that up and just make sure we kill these guys quick. That should not be that difficult. Okay, so is there anyone else I'd use to block? We could use Shin, but he's already got all those levels. Let's just put geese right here. Give him a hand axe, which is going to break, unfortunately. And then let's see who gets the kills. Well, let's see if Loof can get a kill, because he's almost going to level up. Is there any enemy that are going to run in there? Okay, no, there's nothing that's going to attack the left side right now. So we can do whatever we want over here. It'd be nice to start healing up over here as well. Might dance one of my healers, honestly. But I'm gonna go with this. Mostly just to get Lufa level. Yeah, you know, couple stats. And then maybe let Zeiss kill this guy, depending on what happens. Oh look, he's faster than our normal archer. Also, did you notice? We can fly over the inner wall. That's really handy. Alright, I'm pretty sure this space is safe. I just want to double check that the space below the archer was safe. And then, if you're fast enough, you do a lot of damage. If we can ever get Zeiss doubling consistently, he's going to be a powerhouse. Alright, so who needs heals? Loof and Melody? And Shin a little bit. So we'll use Ellen to heal Loof. And then we'll dance Loof to heal Melody. I guess this sort of loses Geese's defense bonus from Lalum, or support bonus, but actually there's a way to give him his support bonus back, I think. Kind of silly. I should have moved Loof up for my plan. Oh well. I think we can still do it if we've got enough mobility. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, this is kind of silly, but there. The only reason I did that was so Geese got like plus points to stats, you know, no big deal. Just a little bit of support bonus. Alright, we do have a couple more enemies flying up. Steel and Steel, no big deal. So if we kill that archer, we could be hit by an Hellfire, a short bow, and then another archer. But it'd be nice to kill him. If we move in range of the Swordmaster, we'll be in range of 2 guys. And we do need to kill the Swordmasters. Let's see what this looks like. It's a good start if it hits, but we might be smarter to pull back and let him come a little bit closer, because this guy, we really don't want to mess with him ever getting a single attack off. 69% crit is not good for us. Well, 21 damage. It'd be 7 times 3 here, unless we had a lance to reduce the damage a little bit. I think maybe we try to kill this guy and then pull out of the way via support or via rescue. Sure. Is that a crit? I think this is a crit. I haven't seen the Flux crit animation yet, but there it is. Alright, we're gonna pull back a fair ways and let this guy get a bit closer before we fight him. Should be fine. Yeah, so he'll move up, and then it'll be much easier for us to wipe him out. Alright. We got reinforcements. These guys aren't going to be able to attack the next turn either. Should be nothing too much to worry about. I think we're in control here. It looks like Geese was the right choice to guard this gate. Unfortunately, his axe is about to break. Alright, change your mind. Oh, long-range healing. Well, you know. It doesn't happen very often, so you gotta give the AI credit when it finally uses that. Okay, so priority. This guy needs to be dealt with. So maybe Clarine is the right choice here. She is faster than him. That's great. Do it. Well, we didn't get a kill, but that was a great start. We could try to wipe him out with Alan. I don't know. 70%. I don't like that. What about, like, Shanna? 100%, 11 damage. I don't see any way this could fail. And she would have had a little bit more damage with the lance, but, you know, it's fine. Alright, so again, a couple more wyverns. I mean, Deke did a pretty good job last time. I don't see why we'd do anything different. We'll just let him, they don't have, range, right? We'll just let him guard here. With his buddy, just for a little bit of support. And, now, only one archer... Actually, we want to lure him... Yeah, okay. Let's put Alan here, so he gets hit by a longbow. Or, any of these three, I guess, could be hit by the longbow. That's fine. Actually, would have been preferred if it wasn't Clarine, but... I didn't think of that when I used her. I should have been actually more careful. Because the longbow, you know, like, I wasn't thinking longbows, but they generally aren't going to do that much damage, right? Like, there's not very many range 3 attacks, and unless you're maybe a sniper with really great strength and skill and stuff, the longbow is just never going to do that much damage, so you don't have to worry about it very much. Alright, then on this side, we got a little bit more work to do. Well, Geese is about to get a level up, so why not? Maybe. If he can actually hit it. Excellent. The curse of the promotion level ups. Alright, so... kind of considering not attacking into that. Which means we kind of pull everyone back, maybe. But these guys seem like chumps, so it should be quite easy to pull back now. We're doing quite the little dance here, back and forth. That's not gonna kill him, though. That's fine. Someone else can finish him. Actually, you know what? Just because I care, Ellen, you can finish him anyway. Look, it's a dancing double. If you can't dance, if you can't double normally, you just get a dancer to do it for you. The crazy thing is, if you had someone who was really crazy strong, that was a really good level up. Good work. Say you had, like, whatever your best character was. I don't know, maybe Shin, for instance. Great strength, speed, skill, whatever, all that stuff. Say he was your best unit. If you gave him a brave bow that does double attacks, he could attack someone, get 4 hits off, you could dance him, and he'd attack again, do another 4 hits. So, one character, at most, could do 8 attacks in a single turn. With, assumedly, crazy stats. I just... one day we have to try to pull that off. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we gotta get 2 tiles back. And I want Zeiss to be the linchpin that makes friends with his sister and his nomad brother from another mother. Alright, good. Looks like I cut last episode a little early. This is a longer battle than I expected. Oh, they finally opened the gate! Little did they know their reinforcements are long crushed. I guess we could have just stood around the front gate and waiting until they opened it, but that would be kind of boring, wouldn't it? Who does that? walks around the walls of the building, or walks around the walls of the city a few times. Forget the exact number. Someone knows it. You know who you are. 0% to hit. I have to admit, I am quite glad that I kept my healers and promoted them into mages. They didn't fail me. I think... I mean, Clarine's about to max her luck out. Like, that's a pretty good stat for a mage. Magic's maybe not as high as you'd like, but... That's really not that bad, you know? And, same thing with Ellen, right? Like... Those are pretty solid stats. Not a lot of defense on Ellen, I'll give you that. But that crazy high resistance is really neat. Alright, so we gotta kill these two and be careful about incoming Hellfire. So... Nomad Trooper is always the most threatening. Not many people will be able to do the double. Still got a lot of light magic to train up here. I think we get her the attack and probably hope that she hits. And probably dance her again. Just because I feel like, well, she won't even be able to kill him. Okay, well, let's... Maybe Loof can finish that one. That's just enough damage. Why? How did you know, Loof? Aww. Alright, so I'm thinking... Probably use Lalum to dance Ellen over here, but... Mostly because she has stupid resistance. And that guy can't even hurt her. Even, well, he's got weapon advantage on her, but otherwise, she should be, it should be kind of funny, right? I think it'll be funny. Let's see. That's pretty funny. He can't even hurt her. She can do 22 damage. Not quite a kill, but lots of weapon practice. So I feel like she's getting close to B rank, but then she's got to hit A and then S. It's still a lot of work. If we ever want her to use that Divine Tome, which I forgot to show off the stats of. Sorry, I meant to. I think I forgot that one actually, didn't I? It's gonna be tough. So, I think Zeiss could get the kill here. Yeah, that's fine. Good amount of experience is always nice. And, I guess Melody is slightly lower level, so... Good, look at all that speed. She is crazy fast. She got really lucky on her level up, so I was looking it up. Her speed growth stat isn't really much better than Zeiss's, but she just got crazy good speed luck, like it's almost at max. She runs a very good chance of maxing her speed, which isn't very high for Wyverns, right? Like, Wyvern Lords aren't the speedy units. That's like Myrmidons and stuff. Swordmasters. But, she's definitely gonna hit the cap. I don't really care about breaking that wall. Oh, you know what we should do is, find someone with a little bit of inventory space. Basically Lalum, I guess, and check out, the red house. You know what, we can throw the hand axe away, because it's about to break anyway. A Worm Slayer, that's very valuable. At least so far, we've not been able to buy those, so it's good to have a couple spares, because, you know, Fire Emblem, it seems that a lot of the long-term enemies of this series involve dragons. So I don't know about you guys, but maybe having some anti-dragon weapons would be valuable. Maybe, I mean, you know. I'm just saying it's possible. Might be. So how do we kill this guy? Maybe Ray? Oh. This guy is weak. Or Ray is just really strong. Magic stat of 24. 24 is a lot of magic. Alright, anyone need heals over here? No, this team is way too strong. Alright, so we want to lure out another bow. So we want to keep people on this kind of row so that we can hit them. In fact, not this square, these 3 squares. So what I'll do is I'll move Deke. Rutger is supposed to be friends with Clarine and Deke. Although he's already friends with Clarine. So Deke and he need to stay together. Clarine, because she's so fast, can sort of stay back. And then Lance is her friend. And Alan is actually already maxed out, so it doesn't matter anymore. Shanna is supposed to be with Deke. Which works. And Roy is too slow, as you would expect. Whatever. If he wants to shoot Roy, he'll live. Probably. More guerrilla forces? Uh-oh. Wait, I thought it was gonna be like ambush from behind now in the white houses. Not just guys across the field. Like, if units start spawning randomly like we had on the last map, things are gonna get hectic. Alright, so Zeiss could make it. Okay, we gotta kill this guy first, maybe. Oh, we can just fly right over with Shanna. Oh, also we can fly over there. Okay, that's better. Well, you know, Ray did pretty well last try. Yeah, I mean, this guy's got even less resistance. Alright, archers covered. Alright, and if we move Melody first, she's at good health, right? Yeah. Then when we move Zeiss in, he's getting a little bit of a bonus. Just want to see what his odds are. It's not bad, but he's not fast enough. And then the enemy's gonna do an awful lot of damage. Can maybe Shanna weaken him a little bit? Yeah, that'll be about right. Okay. Look, she's got the Delphi shield. You kill Stealer. You kill Thief. She stole that kill from him, guys. And she got a terrible level out of it. The curse of the promotion levels never stops. I want to see what's in here. Anything they want to buy? I picked up a couple silver swords. I want to save my money now. Picked up a couple silver lances. Like, yeah. None of this is super important. And there is something really good on the next chapter that you might want to spend your money on. So, you know, if you're running low on silver weapons and you've got a lot of gold, go for it. This is why I don't use them very often. It's so that I can save my money buying cheap iron stuff. But, you know, silver's pretty awesome. No doubt about it. Alright. So we want Zeiss. I think I should keep focusing on Zeiss and Melody for now. But I do want Zeiss and Shin to work themselves up as well. And it does seem that Geese and Lalum kind of make friends slow as well. They'll be fine. Okay, so enemies basically dealt with. Was there anything I really wanted to buy at this shop? I forget, because I'd have to send Lalum all the way back. We've got a couple of these, we've got a couple of these. I only have one Divine, but I don't think it's very good. I've got one, that's good enough. We'll probably find another one in a chest or something. I just don't think it's worth wasting the time to move, what's her name? To move, my silver card holder, Lalum all the way back. It's kind of too slow. Alright, so we got a couple more red houses to visit. We're trying to find people that have inventory open, basically. Yeah. Just so I don't have to throw anything away. A special ring? Ooh, what does that do? I don't even remember. Oh, the strength ring! Right! Right, this was the one at the beginning of Fire Emblem 7, we're like, yeah, give it to Rebecca, because it'll make her amazing. Well, we didn't do that, probably. But now, who do we give it to? Someone with... Ooh, someone like Rutger, who's not going to cap it, and is going to get crits all the time, and 2 damage turns into 6 or 12. Yeah, probably go to him. If you want to use Lance, it's probably not bad on Lance either. Also not bad on Shanna. Reasonably good on Clarine. Like, fast characters with low power and gain the best advantage. And Rutger, because of his crit, gets that extra little victory. Yeah, I think that's how we'll do that. Okay, we need more town visitors. Most people have pretty full inventories these days. I guess we can send Loof to another one. Yeah, that's one of the problems with having all these extra weapons and alternate attacks, is it makes it difficult to load up gear. I wish it just automatically sent loot to the storage, you know, Merlinus, basically. Like it does in other games. But that only works in this one if you bring Merlinus, basically. And then you have to give up a character spot just to get... Just for the ease, what am I trying to say? I'm drunk. You know what I mean. Well, we can give up an iron sword. It's really not a big deal. Well, hello. I thought there was only one of these in the game. Yeah, we'll be taking that. We will be taking that right... Not even to the bank. We'll be taking that right to Rutger. He's the only one that can use it anyway. That was a pretty lucky find, actually. I think it's the best, or the highest amount of crit of any weapon in Fire Emblem in all of its history, I believe. I don't think they ever go higher than 40%. Wait a second, what just happened there? I didn't think we got reinforcements from the middle of the map. They better not have any killing edges, or I'm gonna be mad. Bad enough to get 15 damage on my healer. Alright, that was a good surprise. I didn't, when I was looking through my walkthrough earlier, I didn't notice that there was reinforcements in the town. I thought they were all south of the town. Okay. So we're gonna have to deal with the boss soon. Not Kal-El, just Kel. Got one more village to visit. Just double check here. Arbor Slayer, Lance Reaver. Nothing too bad. So who's got the Lance Reaver? Ah, here. Well, oh, he just survives it. The lucky devil. So, mostly because Zeiss is a lower level. Did he get S rank? Yeah, he's got S rank lances. I think I have one character that promoted and didn't get S ranks, and it's Alan. Yeah, he's only 2/3 through his lance rank. So we should probably heal Ellen up. On the other hand, she'll be fine. We'll teach these guys twice for trying to ambush Ellen. Teach these guys twice. We'll teach these guys a lesson. We'll make them think twice. Is Blue drunk? Maybe. Alright. Sure. 55, why not? I think that's my biggest problem with Lance and Alan, is their accuracy isn't that good, and they're kind of lacking in other stats that would make them stronger. Lance at least has the speed, which serves him well, but because Alan doesn't have the speed, or the strength, or the skill, really... Sorry, he's got the strength. He doesn't have the speed, skill, or defense, that's specifically. It doesn't... I don't know. It might. Let me double check it. My sense says it might actually bring you luck. Alright, what I want to do is immediately, because I'm not giving you guys in chat any chance to change my mind. Energy ring straight to Rutger. There's no other option. So that's +2 damage, but if I can get his crit rate to 100%, that's +6 damage. And if I can get him a double attack and 100% crit, and he gets a double, that's 2 crits in a row. That one ability gives him +12 damage. And if he gets danced and he attacks again, and it's +24 damage. I mean, it seems like that's good. Anyway, so what we want is... We want to just wait, let this guy get closer, I guess? Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna head towards the boss pretty soon, I promise. Let's actually just long range heal Ellen, right? I got a couple physics stuff, and I think we're close enough to the end of the game now that I can heal like this now and then and not worry about it too much. Alright, let's finish this up. Zeiss. Sure. Supposed to be making friends with Deke and Roy. Keep working on Roy. Okay, Wyvern's coming in. Start thinking about killing the boss, maybe. So the boss, because he's a sword master and has great stats, pretty scary in melee, but Lightbrand is range 2, so we could fight him from here, and he'll only do 10 damage. With no crit, no defense, nothing, just straight up 10 damage. Unfortunately, Shanna's not a great... She's not very strong at range with javelins. In fact, I'm considering stopping bringing javelins around this point in the game, because they don't really do enough damage. Well, they're not bad, but they're starting to get a little bit old. But yeah, you can see in melee, this guy's kind of a monster. A bit of a monster, anyway. So we're gonna want to use magic, probably. Okay, so let's get people caught up. I'm kind of figuring Loof and, if I get Loof and Ellen up at least, they can kind of support each other, and maybe that'll be the way to do it. Let's see how this works. That's... well, the enemy would get a double, unfortunately. So he would take... Loof could take 20 damage. But we could heal him up with Ray. Ray would give him more support, I think? Yeah. We can move Ray in first. Then you'll get the support ahead of time, and then we can use Clarine to heal him instead. She's got physics, so we can do that from far away. Could use Elfire. That gives us 65% and some crit. 17 damage, or Air Caliber, 17 damage. It's the same thing. It's just hit rate. Wow. Elfire, straight downgrade over Air Caliber. Okay. I know Air Caliber is more expensive, but we need the hit rate. Alright, good start. Very good. Fair enough. So he can withstand Kel's attack next turn, but I think I'll still heal him up. Just in case somehow the numbers tweak between turns. They shouldn't. Alright, so that'll be done. Roy will be ready to go up the middle. We do need to kill this guy. I guess we've got another try for Zeiss to get some more XP. Pretty slow. We do hit real hard, but we're not going to get a double, so we'd have to do... I don't think there's going to be a way, unless this doesn't kill him. And it definitely will. Melody's probably going to do more damage. Yep. What about, like, a Javelin? That might do less. Still, 50%. Okay, so if this only hits once, then Zeiss has a chance to get a kill. There we go. Good. There's just nobody else that really needs the XP right now. So it's nice to be able to set that up, right? Please, speed! All I want is speed. Yes! Zeiss! This is second level up in speed since we got him. Alright, that was good. That's exactly what I needed from him. Some skills, some speed, some defense. You keep that up, you're guaranteed a spot on my team forever. Might as well then. I know this is going to be a long episode, but let's make sure we get all the kills. You know what? This time, we're going to use the Paladins to guard the gate. And those guys are coming towards us. You know what? If you want to play with Geese... Oh, he's out of, whatever, it's fine. Alright, anything else we need to do? I think this is fine. Nah, keep working on Roy. If there's any support points left, let those two get it. Alright, so he heals up a bit. He'll attack. He did... Oh, he will attack. Don't worry. He'll attack, was it Loof? He'll try Loof for sure. Okay, Alan seems strong enough to kill these Wyvern Riders. They're probably pretty weak. Here he goes. Oh, you know what? Also, I guess Lightbrand at range, well, that's the end of that, counts as light magic. So Anima really works well here. I didn't even think of that. That's a nice little bonus. Terrible. Fired. Look, you can't even damage him. Alright, well, before we move Roy in, Alan, you did pretty good last time. One more kill for you. Okay. And just for due diligence, I'm just gonna check to see if there's any support conversations. There's no support conversations there. None there. Okay, we'll be able to kill mostly just for fun, but, you know. I feel like Geese wouldn't want this puny nomad that tinked a little arrow off this guy's armor. I don't think he'd want him to run away. We need to get the kills. And Shanna heard his call of distress and rushed to his aid. Also, she really hates archers, so it's only fitting. It's in her canon. Her lore is hatred of archers. So she strikes out vengefully. Alright, you're not like friends or anything yet. But you can be healed. I should have let Ray do it because he's trying to level up his staff, but whatever. Alright, let's get out of this chapter. It's been long enough. It's been a super long chapter. Super long episode, really. Thanks, crazy old lady. I'm so busy I can't even talk to old ladies. I'm still trying to talk to Guinevere. I don't even never finish a conversation with her. Uh-oh. Get out of here. She knows about the dragons. No. Yes. Well, hello, Nima. Nim. We're gonna call her Nim. Some call me Nim. Not Tim, but Nim. Dang it! Burn, why would you do this? Well, if they're so advanced, how come they don't have cities? And, how come, like, they let us invent dragon-killing swords? And why didn't they invent cloning if they're that smart and they don't reproduce? Sure, okay, basically made cloning then. Fine, it's pretty smart. Okay, you win. You beat me. Beat me at my own game. No, we don't need you. It's fine. No, Roy, just let her retire in peace. She's old. She'll never survive the trip. Roy never listens to me. You should listen to your strategist, Roy. Alright, folks. That's it for today's episode. It's been super long, so I'll cut it short here. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.